Hello, Terry Lynch here, medical doctor, accredited psychotherapist, best-selling mental health author, creator of mental health courses for mental health professionals and the general public. I want to talk briefly today about one of the ultimate goals of therapy. People who attend therapists have generally experienced a considerable amount of wounding that remains unresolved. Typically, there are several consequences as a result of this wounding, one of which is what I describe as the wounded self, a reduced sense of self, within which the person has considerable self-doubt, finds it very hard to rely on themselves, trust themselves, believe in themselves. So when people attend for therapy in the early stages, a common scenario is that the person is looking to the therapist for direction, for answers perhaps, because many people have lost faith that they can provide their own direction, their own sovereignty, their own power in the world. It seems to me that one of the ultimate goals of therapy is for that person to reach a point where they have reclaimed their own sovereignty, their sense of agency in the world, the sense of being able to carve out their own direction, pilot their own plane, captain their own ship in the world. It's quite common that when people attend for therapy, on the spectrum of power between, on the one hand, I feel very powerful in myself and in my world, I feel in charge, the other side of that spectrum being I feel powerless in myself, powerless in the world. Generally speaking, the majority of people who attend for therapy are towards the latter end of the spectrum, generally feeling and believing themselves to be powerless. So part of a therapist's role is to accompany that person on their journey towards recovering their sense of self, recovering a felt sense of power, autonomy, effectiveness within themselves and within their world. This journey is generally a gradual one. While all of this is true for the majority of people who attend for therapy, it is particularly true for people who have been given psychiatric diagnoses. Because from my 25-year experience working with people psychotherapeutically who have been given psychiatric diagnoses, it's become very clear to me that a core aspect of these people is a high degree of wounding in their lives, resulting in a correspondingly high degree of wounding of their sense of self, It's like a journey back to themselves, back into themselves, where they, step by step, become like a pilot in the cockpit of a plane with a clearer vision ahead of them and all of the controls within their hand's reach, metaphorically speaking. Some people, including many people with a psychiatric diagnosis, find this journey quite difficult, and therefore the journey needs to be carried out gently, kindly, with your support as a therapist, gently encouraging and facilitating that person to step little by little into their power, into the cockpit of their plane. I will be covering issues such as this and many others in a course that I'm creating that will be ready later in 2025, entitled Working Psychotherapeutically with Clients with a Psychiatric Diagnosis. I'm creating this course to coincide with an article of the same title that I have written for the British Association of Counselling and Psychotherapy's Healthcare, Counselling and Psychotherapy Journal, the October 2025 edition. If you would like to be updated about when this course becomes available, comment below or message me and I will make sure that you are updated as to when the course becomes available. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.